Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Seattle Mariners franchise here on MLB The Show 19. Today, we've got a couple divisional matchups for you, starting here with the Oakland A's. They're in the lead of the division, and we really need to get a win from them, so let's get it. Taking the ball to start this one for the A's is Daniel Mengen. We've played him many times. He's got that epic stash. He's 6-6 this year with a 3.30 ERA and 101 innings pitched. He's going up against Crush Davis here in the first with 2 away, and Davis is going to be that third out. That takes us to the bottom half of the inning, and Felix Hernandez gets the start today. He's had one start this year. He's mostly pitched out of the pen, but he's 6-2 this year with a 3.52 ERA. Hopefully he retires at the end of the year to go out on top. There's a big strikeout in the first inning, and he is also going to get the line into right field to end the inning with the bases loaded. So a little bit of trouble there for Felix Hernandez, but he's able to get out of it. It's a no-score game all the way to the top half of the fourth inning, and on a 3-2 pitch, it is going to be gone. A solo shot for Crush Davis, and that's his 24th of the year. This game was played before the All-Star break here in July. So, big home run from Crush Davis is going to make this a 1-0 game in favor of our Seattle Mariners, as Felix Hernandez on the mound, having a little bit of a tough time here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. That's going to bring a runner around home, and he will score. So it is going to tie the ball game up at 1. Still in the fourth with 2 away. He gets the strikeout to end the inning. And Henry Villalobos is going to come into this one. His 45th appearance of the year. He's 3-1. with a 2.44 ERA this season, and he's coming in middle relief here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. He's got a guy on first, but look at this double play turned by the Mariners to get out of the inning. Tommy Kahnle going to come in the 8th inning for the Oakland A's. He will pitch all the way into the top half of the 9th. With 2 away, Crush Davis able to hit one away from the shift and get to second. That's going to put the leading run at second. There's a liner out to right field, though, caught by the A's. We go to the bottom half of the 9th inning, where the A's get a stolen base with only 1 out. Trying to get there, but Villalobos, big strikeout, and he needs to get 1 more. He gets the fly ball into right field. That would be caught. And we are going to extra innings in this game. In the extra inning frame, top of the 11th, look at Mallex Smith. Beautiful hit down the left field line. That's going to get him to second with a leadoff double. Base Nakajima hits one. Beautiful dive over at first base. They get Nakajima, but Mallex Smith goes to third with only 1 away. Crush Davis laces one into left field, and that is going to be caught, but Mallex Smith for some reason goes back to third. I guess he didn't wait long enough on the tag up, so bad base running error from a normally awesome base runner, and Rendon will line out to end the inning. So Sam Tuivailala going to come in to pitch for the Seattle Mariners here in extras. His 28th appearance. He's 4-1 on the year. He's going to give up a hit down the right field line here in the bottom half of the 11th inning, and that's going to be a double with 2 away. So the A's looking to get that winning run, that walk-off run, but this is going to be a fly ball out to right, and that is taken care of for the final out of the 11th inning. Into the 12th, the A's up at bat with 2 away and 2 on. And another fly ball gotten by Tuivailala. That is going to take care of it. Out of the 12th we go to the 13th inning, where Steven Base Nakajima, tired of the base hits, he wants the whole kit and caboodle, and that thing is out of here. Base Nakajima turns into Bomb Nakajima. and that is his 8th of the year. It is going to give the Seattle Mariners a 2-1 lead here in this one, and all they've got to do is close it in the bottom half, and to do that, they have one of the best in the business, Ken Giles, his 31st appearance coming up. He's got 25 saves already, 3.45 ERA, hasn't been the greatest ERA season for him, but he does get a pop fly into shallow left taken care of by Malik Smith, or Nakajima that is. And then another fly ball into center field in the bottom half of the 13th. And that is also going to be put away, as it is a W for the Seattle Mariners. Beautifully done. And wow, what a game. In the 13th inning is how long it took. But Felix Hernandez helping out to get the win. Doesn't get the win, but unfortunately for him, Hunter Strickland, the former Seattle Mariner, gets the L in that game. So, lineup changes again as some guys need rest and whatnot. We are 2 games above the Houston Astros in the win column, and that will be our second divisional matchup here. Justin Dunn is going to pitch again. You saw him not that long ago, and here he is again. This will be his 4th start. His ERA has skyrocketed to 5.52 after his beautiful first start of his career, and here's a hit down the left field line, and that's going to go for a double to lead off the game for the Houston Astros. Now Altuve at the plate. That's going to hit Dunn. Dunn doesn't know where it is, and Altuve gets to first. We got first and third. Here's Alex Bregman, and he's going to ground into a beautiful double play turned by the Seattle Mariner defense. And Andrew Heaney going to take the mound with a 5-2 record. This will be his 20th start of the season. He's got a 3.66 ERA. And he's going to face Xander Bogaerts, who's going to line one into left center field. That's going to get past the center fielder, and he is going to get all the way to second for a double, a one-out double here in the bottom of the first. Mitch Haniger comes up with 2 away. He launches one into center field, but it just doesn't have enough on it to be considered a Haniger grenade. Here's Phillips. He's going to go down. Justin Dunn, beautiful strikeout. That ends the top half of the second. Here's Anthony Rendon in the bottom half. He hits one into left center field. That'll come off the wall, and that will be a leadoff double in the bottom half of the second inning. So Chris Santiago comes up now. He's going to ground one over to short, and he will get thrown out for the final out of the second inning. Here's Tucker now, the leadoff hitter for Houston, is going to hit here with 1 away, and it's just going to get into the first row out in left field, and that is a bomb that puts the Astros up 1-0. But if we go bottom 4, bases loaded, that's going to be an out. 2 guys tag up, one of them goes home, and that'll tie the ball game. Here's Santiago. He's going to hit a dribbler over to third, and Houston gets out of this, only giving up the 1 tying run. Here's Sean Padilla in the bottom of the 7th, and Padilla rocks one to center field. And Sean Padilla has given the Seattle Mariners the 2-1 lead in the bottom of the 7th, with Andrew Heaney still on the mound. And A.J. Hinch can't believe it. They've squandered their 1-0 lead in this game. It's now 2-1, and Houston needs their bats to work. Justin Dunn gets the strikeout to end the top half of the 8th. Justin Dunn would pitch all the way to this 9th inning, where Giles comes in, and with 2 outs, he's going to give up a double here, and that gives the Astros some hope as the tying run is on second. So here's Altuve. He's going to ground over to second, get thrown out at first for the final out of the game. Justin Dunn, what a performance. 8 innings pitched. He gave up 8 hits, 11 strikeouts in this one for him. Only 1 earned run and 3 walks. Ken Giles does pick up the save. He only gave up a hit in an inning. Tucker played very well for the Astros. He was probably their player of the game, as he was able to get 2 doubles and a home run. But he was pretty much all they were able to do, as Bogaerts, Rendon, obviously Padilla contributing to today's win, even Fernando Mortero. So we get the win there, and we move on. Going back home here with a 57-49 record to take on the 73-31 New York Yankees, who feature QJ Kazmir, the mini-series star. He's only batting .203 this season, though. It's one of his earlier seasons on the come-up. Here's Yusei Kikuchi. He's going to start this game, his 21st start of the year. He's 8-6 with a 3.25 ERA. So Kikuchi on the mound in the top of the first. He's going to get the strikeout. Beautiful K there on Gleyber Torres. And then he is later on going to face Aaron Judge and get him to strike out on the high inside heat. And Kikuchi pitches a beautiful first inning. Jordan Montgomery will oppose him. This is his 22nd start. He's 15-3. Definite Cy Young candidate is Jordan Montgomery. And right away, he gets a 1-2-3 inning in the first. So now in the second inning, down the left field line for the New York Yankees, and that is going to make it runners on the corners with only one away. And QJ Kazmir going to dribble one over to first. It's thrown to second. They can't get him for the double play. The throw is way off. Kazmir goes to second. A run comes in, so that'll be an RBI for him. And there's the swing through and miss, as Kikuchi is able to get out of the inning there. So it's still 1-0, and it's another hit down the left field line for the New York Yankees in the top half of the fourth inning, and that one's a little hard to get to out there in left field, and that is going to provide a run for the Yankees. It's 2-0 Yankees until Mitch Hannah-Grenades comes up in the bottom of the sixth, and he bombs a Hannah-Grenade over the center field wall, his 26th of the year, tying this game at 2. The crowd goes absolutely nuts, as they haven't been given too much to cheer for to this point. And there it is, a 2-2 game. Shed Long, bottom 7. Shed Long going to rip one into right center field, and that gets out of here, an unlikely hero. Shed Long, only his second homer of the entire season, and it comes in a huge spot to take the lead against the MLB best New York Yankees. What a homer. Jonathan Holder going to come into this game for the Yankees. It'll be his 39th appearance. He's 6-1 on the year, though he has a 5.64 ERA. And on a 3-2 pitch, it's Xander Bogaerts. He's going to hit one out to right, and that's going to get over Judge in right field, and he will get to second for a double. So Bogaerts with a leadoff double in the bottom of the 8th. There's going to be a passed ball, and Bogaerts gets over to third base. So with a guy in scoring position and nobody out, it's Crush Davis out to right field. While the ball does get caught, Bogaerts going to tag up and give Crush Davis another RBI on the season. And he gives the Seattle Mariners a insurance run, which is going to bring in Ken Giles here on his 38th appearance to pick up a chance for his 31st save of the year. Now has his ERA at 3.57. He gets the strikeout right there, and that'll put 2 outs up on that scoreboard, and there's the third. Another strikeout for Ken Giles. Comes in, gets 3 strikeouts in that inning. Yusei Kikuchi, beautiful pitching by him. 8 innings, only 2 earned runs. Mitch Haniger is the player of the game as he hit a Hannah grenade and went 4 for 4 today. So beautiful game from Haniger and from Kikuchi, and nice save by Ken Giles. So we're looking strong this year, though the record in Sim has not been great. But we've got to lock up some key players. Malik Smith going to get locked up over the next 5 years. Mitch Hannah-Grenades, we got to lock him up. He's played way too well the last couple of years. He actually thinks he's worth more than what we wanted to offer him, but we do get him signed up. And then, obviously, we're going to hit the trade deadline here in July. So, Yaziel Sierra is going to get dumped off. He's 29 years old, only a C potential. We dump him off for a prospect. And then Omar Narvaez, I think it's time to get rid of him. He's only got a year left on his contract. we're going to bring in a new prospect in MJ Melendez. And that is going to be a done deal right there. So Melendez will be down. Papierski will now come up to the major leagues at 26 years old, and he will back up Fernando Mortero when need be. So we've got another trade here. Relieving pitcher Caleb Ferguson, 88 overall, 25 years old, is going to come to the squad. Tui Vailala is finally off the squad, so Husker is going to love that. And then Teddy McDaniel, not a guy we have used really since season number 1 or 2, so we dump him off for a prospect. And then right here, Graham Gonzalez, it's a prospect for a prospect trade. He's a 59 overall, A potential. We're going to go out and get a prospect closing pitcher in Eloy Calzado. So there's another deal done. Then the final deal I really want to go over here, Lou Almanzar is the guy we are going to get rid of here, as we picked up just now a lovely closing pitching prospect. We're going to get rid of Ryan Healy as well. Contract coming up. I don't really want to re-sign him. He's been getting hurt a lot, so I don't want to bring in Healy again after the age of 30. I don't want to sign him to a big deal at 31 years old. So we're going to get rid of him, and then Justin Williams is really what's going to pull this trade over. He's only $500 and something thousand for the next 10 years of his life, but he's 26 years old. He hasn't really made the majors, and we need a guy like Bobby Bradley. An actual first baseman that can put the ball out of the park. He's got 22 home runs already this season, 285 average. He's hitting really well. He's young, 25 years old. He doesn't have a lot of breakdown on him. We're going to bring him in, try to beef our lineup even more than it already is. Steven Base Nakajima and Alfredo Escalera are hurt for a little bit. What do you think of the trades? Everything in the comment section below. The guys that we extended, let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. It's franchise content all day, every day on Franchise Gaming. Take care, boys.
You're a pretty little star boy. Look what you've done.